He's a noisemaker.
That sounded good.
That was a good one. That was a really good one.
I got to do that.
I got to give credit where
I
credit's
got to
due
do that
on
again. All right.
You made Hunter jump and cuss.
That's how we get him warmed up.
All right.
Oh,
I
man.
don't even know how you pick this up. I give up.
He got them nails, son.
It's like a magician.
Drum roll.
And welcome back.
Welcome back to the duck call room.
Have you ever had dragon fruit?
Look, I think I have.
Terrible.
That like dragon fruit drinks are awful.
Oh, let's tell you. I looked at it. I thought, well, that looks pretty good.
Gar.
And then I tried it.
Well, that's why I'm saying, hey, looks are deceiving.
Oh, yeah.
Don't go that route.
You got to watch it. If
I
it's
mean, look at
shiny,
me.
don't
That's
touch
what got us here.
it. No.
My favorite fruit is a pineapple. I'll stand by
You like
that.
pineapple?
Favorite fruit?
So good.
Oh, man.
Oh, I like it all.
Watermelon.
Watermelons, peaches, plums,
Pineapple.
I do like a plum.
pears.
I'm a pineapple man from
Ain't much on
Figs.
pear. Figs are good.
It just goes on and on and on.
I ate a whole pineapple this weekend.
I
After
could,
hearing
I
all-
could eat a quart jar of preserves right now. Peach, thick preserves.
That's just candy.
Yeah, that's just sugar.
What about persimmons?
Persimmons, I could eat a basket of them.
Until you
If
got
it was right.
until you got the wrong one.
Oh no! Until you got that wrong one, then it was.
Hey, by the way, we got a lot of persimmon trees this year.
Hey, the worst
lot of
difference.
persimmon trees.
Hey, Oklahoma has got millions of persimmon trees, and I'm talking about. Hey, they're like an apple.
Big.
These things were. I'm talking about like an apple and loaded. The limb was breaking.
That's where Dan saw that monkey.
Oh no, that was good.
Yeah, eating persimmons. in a
I love
persimmon
it.
tree.
There's a chance.
A black monkey with a white face.
That's
I
right.
love it. He said,
He
"Hey,
was real
you
specific.
telling me I didn't see it? Yeah, I did. I saw it. A black monkey with a white face."
Oh, yeah.
2 days later, we drove by there, and there was a possum up there eating them persimmons.
A black possum,
Black possum.
with a white face.
White face.
Could have been a monkey.
No, it was close, but then no, it wasn't.
And that's why eyewitness accounts are no good.
That's
I
right.
will say-
Never trust them.
That's right. Hey, me and Jason and Godwin was in a pickup truck and saw a Black Panther, and I was the only one that saw him.
Mm-hmm.
I
They
believe
saw
you
it
on that
there.
one.
Yep.
And then he finally got it right and said, "Hey, a bobcat." And I
So
said,
are you
"Well,
saying
at least
there's
got
some
it right."
similarities between you and Dan?
Oh, yeah.
No. Dan likes to work. I don't.
Self-awareness.
Dan,
If you have self-awareness,
Hey,
in the mind,
man's
you
got
can
to
go
know
anywhere.
Man's got to know his limitations.
to be fair, Dan likes to work out.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
telling you.
workout. Now, his work, I would use that term lightly.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
He
work.
I'm like Manager G. Crab. Work. Oh no.
You want to go down a real weird path?
What's that?
You think there's cloned people out there?
Like cloned humans?
Huh.
I know there's cloned dogs. I've seen one.
Oh, George Clooney.
Yeah, George Clooney. You've seen him or heard of him?
I know, I've seen him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we cloned human beings.
You think we have?
Yeah, my son's my clone.
Oh.
Well, I was just telling you, he looks just like.
I got so
I'm about to
nervous.
say Jackson could be arguably my clone.
Carter is for
Yeah.
sure mine.
The Prez.
I'm just
President.
wondering.
Prez.
The Prez,
There you go.
definitely.
What, Hunter? You got a clone story? Did we know one?
No, who's George Clooney?
You don't know George Clooney?
No,
Oh,
explain
I
that.
think it's
okay. Hunter's over there like, I need more.
No, George Clooney's an actor. George
Well, that's what I
Clooney's a
thought
dog.
That's who I thought y'all.
George
were talking about.
Clooney was a man. I'm not gonna call him by name,
Nobody's names.
but he was a man who had a beloved deer hunting deer dog,
And way more money
a
than the
hound
rest
dog.
of us.
Hound
And he had enough money
Yeah.
to hire a veterinarian from here and fly him to South Korea
Yep.
and make an exact copy of his prize-winning deer dog.
Is there a George Clooney 2 yet?
Surely they learned their lesson on the first one.
Well, did he pull it off?
They made a dog.
But it wasn't like the one.
No,
Okay.
not like. I mean, he's
That's
like
what I thought.
the clone like would like lick your leg. Like he could care less about running deer.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
he was obviously an experiment.
Yeah, yeah.
He was not what happens when you
That
breed
must have been
dogs.
like that puppy Phil got.
Which
that
one?
was sired by the champion of champions of all of duck dogs. And Phil literally had to throw him out of the blind to get wet. And then all he done was swim back in and lay down with sleep.
Hey,
Operator error.
you know, it happens. It happens. There,
Hey, that's a true story.
look, not all dogs are created
Yeah.
equal.
Right.
Like I've had some duds before. You can breed them. You can do, but yeah, I'll say the same for humans.
Hey,
They come. They some come from some really good stock that don't turn out to be much.
Mm-hmm.
No, that dog. Hey,
I mean, I'm just saying, like
see, he didn't know his legacy.
who George
he didn't
Clooney?
know he was his grandpa was the champion of retrievers.
No, he cared
Oh,
less
that
about.
dog.
He could care less.
I thought you were talking about George Clooney.
No.
George Clooney didn't know a lot.
George Clooney just, yeah. I think they got the body development right, but I don't think that brain ever got there.
Did it look at I can't remember.
Yeah, he was very similar in looks, had a few different things. I mean, it wasn't like he had a freckle here and this one matched
Yeah.
up. It was just a wild.
South Korea probably ain't the tops of cloning.
I think, yeah, it was South. Yeah, it wasn't North. It was South Korea.
Now, if they would have went to North Korea,
Well, he'd have come back on a rocket, right? I mean, like,
that dog, I mean,
Well,
it
we
would have
did-
been an exact copy, but it would only made it a couple months.
yeah, instead of being called George Clooney, he'd have been called Rocket Man. But, you know, I thought it was a cool possibility and a cool thing. And then they did it.
Until they do it to a person.
And then I saw the dog and I said, you know what? Maybe there's just some things we shouldn't do. Like,
There's a
This-
documentary called Jurassic Park that is just exactly about
but if that dog would have come out that cool, like,
No.
that
not cool, man.
that was cool.
No?
Like that one that
You must have quit 10 minutes into the movie.
well, it's cool because I wasn't there.
I think that's a good point.
Like, I mean, as long as I'm not running from a T-Rex, I think it's pretty cool. But
Mm.
you know,
Get you a
it's
Jeep.
yeah. I just think there's some things we probably shouldn't do, and playing God is one of those things as far as that's
Amen.
concerned. Yeah,
I'm glad I'm not smart enough to ever even pull anything like that off.
No, I don't know how those folks are. But I mean, what makes you? I mean, I've had some really good dogs. I've never wanted the same one again. Like, I mean, do you want Dublin version 2?
No, thank you.
Si, do you want Merlin volume 2? Like,
No, I'm not like Kay.
yeah, I mean,
All right, that Bobo's always around.
Now, if you tell Kay that, we might have Bobo.
yeah, well,
Bobo's forever.
yeah.
She could send Bobo. What are we on, Bobo 12?
Who knows? Well, Jesse
I
is where it
think-
started, and then it morphed into
Well,
Bobo.
Jesse Bobo.
Jesse
is the
Bobo.
name.
Yeah, Jesse Bobo.
Jesse James Bobo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man, but it's just a wild comments. People in the comments. I didn't. Do y'all know anybody's had anything cloned? Are we the only ones? Or we have some kind of weird?
I think we're probably, I don't know that that's a regular thing.
Yeah, but I mean, surely somebody in there knows somebody with enough money to do something that stupid. I mean, we did. Like, and I mean,
That's a good point.
I mean, I don't. I find it bizarre. I don't know.
It's a weird world we live
So,
in.
if you could clone one thing, what would it be? In your life, you clone one thing, what would it be, Si?
And bring it back?
Bring it back, keep it here. I don't know.
Have a couple of them?
Yeah, have a pair.
I'd probably a horse.
A horse.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
I
Did
don't
you
know.
have a good horse?
I loved horses when I was young.
He'd go find one from when he's younger.
Hold on.
Just
Hey,
clone
my
that
man
thing.
wants a horse. Si, we can get you a horse. You want one of them little horses?
No. I want a racehorse.
A racehorse. You want to be like Jason Worth, huh?
That worked.
He got paid. Yeah.
I don't think
him.
I'd want to clone anything.
A horse was a very important part of our history.
So would you go get like, what was the Lone Ranger's horse?
I know. Go get that horse. that
Silver.
George
Silver.
Washington.
Idaho Silver.
Silver.
You want
White
silver
stallion.
redone? Yeah. A horse. Interesting.
I've never been that fond of any animal that we should bring it back.
I done told
What
you
you
what
talking
I'd clone.
Uh-oh. What's that?
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton. You can keep her around forever.
Not a bad look.
America's true sweetheart.
That's
There
right.
you go.
I did look up that Dollywood place.
Yeah.
That looks like a good time.
I bet a lot of people listening to this right now are on their way to Dollywood.
There's a
Probably
solid
so.
chance.
I bet there's a.
I've never been there, but I feel
I
like
have.
I could get along in East Tennessee.
Sevierville, Tennessee. Yeah.
I
Ain't
feel
that
like
where it's at? Or Gatlinburg? I don't know.
Yeah, the
All
Pigeon
that
Forge,
stuff.
one of
Right
them.
Yeah, all that stuff
outside
runs
of
together.
Gatlinburg, in that area.
Yeah.
I feel like I would fit in there well.
I would agree with that. Yeah. I mean, I know I did. I obviously didn't stand out. There is the world's largest Buc-ee's there too, so that's a cool thing. I mean, at the time, I think they're building a bigger one now. But
Road trip. How old is Dolly Parton?
I don't know. She's ageless.
I think so. She still looks good.
Look at him.
All right, we
Si,
got-
have you ever run into Dolly? I know
She's
you run into Reba.
That was one of. I wish I'd have met her.
Well, there's still time. Y'all are both
alive.
Y'all are both on planet. There's Dolly. You or your people listen to this. Get in touch with us. We'd love to have you.
And we'd also like tickets to Dollywood.
And I'll make you even better one. We'll come to you.
Deal.
How about that? I'll throw Si in the truck.
We will.
Hey,
If that
Well-
works, that's going to be fun.
That would be fun. I mean, you don't think Si and Dolly wouldn't cut up for an hour? I ain't even got to be there. Just I'll drop him off. I don't care. No, you know what they say, boys. Time is money.
And money is time.
And you know the easiest way to save time and money?
Never go to the post office
that's right.
again.
Never go to the post office.
Am I right?
Ever again.
I mean,
One
it's-
way. Stamps.com, boys.
There you go. Look, I cannot give enough praise and credit to Stamps.com, especially as general manager of Duck Commander. It is what we use to ship out any order you order on duckcommander.com, buckcommander.com, struckcommander.com, fincommander.com, honeyholeoutdoors.com. I'm guessing. I don't know y'all's website. I'm sorry.
318-323-8706. Just call. You just got to call if you want to
Or that.
order
Yeah.
from us. Or honeyholeshop.com.
Now, honeyholeshop.com. There you go. Stamps.com gets it all to you no matter what it is, because we've done the research. We know how much time it saves you. We know how much money it saves you, because they're always going to give you the best rates. Look, you can take care of mailing and shipping wherever you are, even on the go, with the all-new Stamps.com mobile app. All you need is a computer and a printer, and they even send you a free scale. Look, schedule the pickup. It's gone. It's out the door. From small businesses to multi-location organizations, Stamps.com handles all your mailing and shipping needs while reducing costs and increasing profit. That's the goal. That's the goal, y'all. Reduce costs, increase profit. That's always the goal. Seamlessly connect with every major marketplace and shopping cart if you sell online. And you can get rates you won't find anywhere else, like up to 89% off USPS and UPS rates. Order shipping and mailing supplies, labels, printers, all from the supply store when you run low. Look, you can put more life into your work-life balance with Stamps.com. Sign up with promo code
Duck.
for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a free digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the page, and enter code
Duck.
Did y'all see the bull that escaped from the rodeo?
No.
Boy, do I have a... I mean, it's
What,
kind
he
of
left
a
the
treat.
rodeo?
A bull left the rodeo.
Oh, well, I wonder why was he so dissatisfied that he'd leave a rodeo?
Because he did not like being there anymore.
He probably got tired of that rope around his satchel.
Watch
I had
this.
to guess.
Sorry to the people that can't watch this because they're driving. One of them big, mean-looking bulls is running around in circles. I'll give you the play-by-play. He's running. He's looking out in the crowd. He said, "You know what?
Oh, he's
Oh!"
going into the crowd, boys.
And now he's out like in the concession area. This poor lady.
Oh.
She's hurt actually pretty bad. So
God.
we're going to
Well,
pray
yeah.
for her. Yeah, she got
Good.
Well, yeah.
She didn't see it coming.
Well, she
That's
had on
why-
that. That's why you don't wear red shirts to the rodeo.
Lady.
Oh my goodness.
I need to look up how you're doing before I make the joke, but yeah, I wouldn't wear red to a rodeo.
Wreath.
How about a bull escaping the rodeo?
That's pretty rough.
I mean, that sucker. I mean, forget him escaping, and I do feel terrible for the lady. But can you go back to right where that was about to play? Look at my man's hops. I mean, he flat-footed clears this thing. I mean, I didn't know cows could jump like
Oh,
that.
no. Oh, yeah.
Like, look, watch this. Like, he ain't doing nothing.
Shaboop.
Boop.
And he,
Those are supposed to keep him in.
and he did it while Lee Greenwood was playing.
Well, of course he does. He's proud to be an American.
God bless America, because this is the only place that's happening.
But
He
unbelievable.
looked like a white-tailed buck jumping over there.
I mean, he jumped that thing. Okay, new fear unlocked.
Yeah. So
Dude,
now I'm never
I
going to a
mean-
rodeo.
I mean, for
rodeo,
real.
boy.
Like, I already didn't trust cows. Like, new fear unlocked.
See, but that's the thing. Animals, now the sharks are biting people. The bulls are leaving the rodeo.
Now, the shark's always been biting.
Yeah.
Now, I do
Hey.
feel terrible about the three young ladies. It wasn't they all, I think they were all females down on the Redneck Riviera down there.
Yeah.
I saw the one girl's interview. Man, talk about inspired. Like,
What
and
happened?
this girl looked at it as like, I'm still here. and she lost her leg and lost a hand. And
Whoa.
her first thoughts were, I'm still here. Like, that's incredible. I mean,
That is.
she's probably got a long road of recovery. I mean, she's 15, right? So she's got a long road, a long life, hopefully, in front of her. But to start with that attitude is everything.
When was
Hey, you talk about the parents building a good human being. There you go. They built a solid one. And
That
she
was
was,
this weekend.
and I got it because the parent, I got it because I got twins. So you search twin stuff. So apparently cookies and all that come up as a suggested thing for me because she and her twin sister were the ones in the water, and yeah, it got her. And
What kind of shark was it?
They didn't say.
I don't know. There's a bunch of sharks right now. If you're headed to the beach,
Yeah, stay ankle deep.
head on a swivel.
Yeah, do not go out to them sandbars.
Also, I just did read that everybody's expected to recover from that bull that got hurt. There was only 2 of them ended up in the hospital.
I mean, my man, look at that, flat-footed, just.
Pretty. It's incredible.
I mean, how much average bull weight? I mean, what are they? They're like a ton, huh?
2,000.
Like 2,000 pounds, aren't they?
2,000 pounds. Most
I
of
mean,
them.
on the rodeo bulls,
yeah.
like that's
Probably more than that.
I think it's probably right around 2,000. It's probably
I can't even do a box jump.
We'd have to have Godwin here to know the.
Anywhere from 2,200. That's the low end.
Yeah.
To 5,500 pounds.
Yeah.
Good.
So
What was that
even
one
on
bull
the low?
everybody knew?
I don't. Oh, I don't remember. Bodacious is one of them.
Yep.
But I mean, you think about 2,200 pounds just going straight up about 7 feet. That's wild.
And he made it look real easy.
Yeah.
Just-
His back toe caught a little bit, but
Bodacious weighed 1,896 pounds.
that's a big animal. That's a real big animal. To just jump a fence and end up in a crowd of people. And to think, there's people in Spain that pay to do that, or Portugal. Where's that happening?
They running with the bulls.
Hey, Tough Edelman rode Bodacious.
Well, there's a difference if you make a paycheck on him. But to pay to do it and then get trampled, and that old lady's probably just having her corn dog. Something she's out there in the concession stand. Unbelievable.
Yep.
That's wild, man.
So I don't think I'm going to rodeos anymore.
No, that's a new fear unlocked. I'm not even kidding. I never once thought about an animal at a rodeo getting out. I have now.
That was a big fence too.
And a big animal
Oh yeah,
that just said no.
cleared it easily.
He said,
That's like something out that cartoon. Your kids watch that one yet?
no.
With the bulls?
Uh-uh.
It's a funny one.
Which one?
I forget. Ferdinand.
Ferdinand. Okay. Yeah, no, never. We ain't there yet.
Last time I was on this show, we were talking about people getting marginalized. The government, they'll make a month for everybody, seems like these days.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
So I got to thinking. The last time I was on it, we were talking about ugly people. They got the short end of the stick, and that ain't no lie. I mean,
Are you about to make an ugly people awareness month?
no, it needs to be. It needs to be. But not only that, what about old people?
Old people.
Old people have got the short end of the stick, buddy. How many times have you been watching NFL football and you seen an old person out there playing football? Huh?
I haven't.
Zero.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady just retired.
Tom Brady.
Drew
then you-
Brees tried it for a minute. And
Morton Anderson.
Morton Anderson. Drew Brees couldn't break a window pane by the
Hunters.
time he was done.
But they're being discriminated against, is what I'm saying.
Si, would you go play in the NFL right now if they let you?
Nope.
Why not?
That is a young man's game.
My man can't walk from the parking lot to that
Hey,
chair
yeah.
without that
Well,
oxygen.
Yeah,
But-
I'm wheezing if walking to come in here.
But by today's standards, if an old person wanted to play in the NFL, by golly, he should be able to play in the NFL if he wanted to.
I actually identify as a wide receiver.
No, you don't. No offense, but no, you don't.
You've identified yourself incorrectly, sir.
But then you
That would be a case of mistaken identity.
Yeah, that's right.
you think old people are got short end of the stick. Think about old ugly people. Now they really got the short end of the stick.
So what
You
do
don't see them nowhere unless there's
tough.
a specific
Well,
role
no, because since you brought this up,
for an old ugly person.
hey, like in sports, the winner and the loser, they're treated extremely different.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, one won and one lost.
Yeah, what's
What's
fair about
hey,
that?
In the game of life, you've always got a winner and a loser, son.
Huh.
That's just life.
Yeah. Si learns it every week at poker.
Yeah. That's it. You win sometimes, you lose sometimes.
Everybody leaves there feeling good. Except Si.
That's it.
He go home. So I'll get you boys next time.
And he's coming back with
Hey,
more.
we just give it away to each other
Yeah.
all week.
You know, these Disney movies, they don't have any old people in there, or ugly people, for that matter. I don't know.
Chewbacca's not.
Chewbacca,
He's a good looking.
I bet he's played by a 25-year-old stud.
Actually, the old guy that played Chewbacca is out now, and they got a new young guy.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the old guy, when you're like 7 foot tall, you don't walk as well at the old age, so they found a new kid, and I actually think he's about 25. But he's also like 6'11".
Yeah.
Biggin.
Could you imagine being 6'11"?
Mm-mm.
No.
6'5" is enough.
That's tall.
Yeah. There's days I'm thankful for it, and other days, I'm like 6'3" wouldn't be that bad. But especially when you're fumbling around in your boat trying to get to a compartment that you just don't fit in, changing batteries or swapping wires or doing things like that. There's just some places, us big boys, we don't fit.
Why don't they let old women get in the Miss America pageants?
Because they'll say what's on their mind when they ask them.
That's right.
It's like
Ain't you ever run into an old woman in town? She gonna tell you whatever she think about you.
I think there's rules against that though.
About what?
Pageants.
Oh.
You got to be like you can't be married. You got to be a certain age.
Well, good night. Well, those people are marginalized. I mean,
So, how would you solve it? Open for everybody?
oh well, yeah.
Open up every-
That's the way. That's the way we're headed.
Open tryouts for everybody?
Everybody.
My pillow.
Si, how do you look? You look refreshed.
Hey, I am refreshed.
A weekend full of sleep
Hey, yeah.
with your head on.
You lay your head down on my pillow. Hey, you don't get any better than that, son.
What if I laid my head down on your pillow?
You don't lay your head down on my pillow. Okay.
What about my pillow?
I only lay my head on my pillow.
Well, rest assured, I will not steal your robe.
That's it.
So,
That's it.
No.
Look
Mike Lindell and all the folks over at My Pillow, they're having a sale. Some may even call it.
Uh-oh.
a $25 extravaganza
There it is. You know why it's an extravaganza?
because it's only $25 and it's
Yeah.
extravagant
Forever.
stuff at low prices.
Because you know how much a 2-pack multi-use My Pillow is?
$25.
Sandals,
$25.
25.
6-pack towel set,
25.
brand new 4-pack dish towel.
25.
And for the first time ever, the premium My Pillows with an all-new Giza fabric, any size, any loft, even king size.
$25. Sold.
That, my friends, is an extravaganza.
Extravaganza, buddy.
That's all you basically need.
I guarantee you. Now,
Mike
that-
Lindell is just trying to make the great indoors better. One beautiful product at an affordable price at a time.
Look, he started with fixing just one problem. And then he said, you know what? I'm going to fix all the problems. And that's when he come out with the slippers, which Brittany absolutely loves.
He's got stuff all over this.
Si's got 3 different robes
That's it.
because you got a TV robe, a bath robe, and he's got those towels that actually dry you. It's
right.
incredible. And while you're there, look at everything they got.
They
Look.
got more stuff than you can shake a stick at.
No, I didn't even know they had my
Hey.
coffee.
And the price is what is it just out of this world.
Oh, some would say it's extravagant.
That's right.
You
It's an
can get-
extravaganza.
You can get Mike Lindell's autographed memoir for $9.97.
There you go. And
you
that's
go,
a flash
boy.
sale. You better go now.
Better go.
Look, this amazing offer won't last long, so order now. Just go to mypillow.com/
Duck,
and enter promo code
duck.
or call 800-969-3137. When you do, you will get free shipping on orders over $75 today. Go to mypillow.com/
Duck.
and enter promo code
Duck.
or call 800-969-3137.
And do not wait. Do it right now, immediately.
You know, every year we got to drain the duck hole,
Mm-hmm.
and it's crucial when you
Mhm.
drain the duck hole because you have the river fluctuates. You know, if you open the pipes too early, the current is not very strong, and then here comes Mr. Beaver,
Yep.
and he makes things very difficult. So some hand down there went to Phil. Of course, Phil, he don't go out there that much anymore. and asked Phil if he could open his pipes because he wanted to catch some crawfish and some fish in his nets. Well, the river was not ready.
Oh, no.
And the pipes were open prematurely, so guess what happened?
Beavers.
Here we go.
Yeah, you got to have a blow.
He's got a look in his eye, right?
Yeah.
Si is angry, and he was going to kill things.
7 pipes down there.
Well,
and every morning, we had to rake them out.
Hey, if we're draining water, as soon as you open it, okay, here comes these furry little critters that God created.
Mm.
And hey, they're going to stop that water flow.
Oh, they hate a current.
Yeah, you better have a blow
Yeah.
coming if you don't want to deal with them.
Yeah.
It better be a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if it ain't,
Hey.
they gonna get you every time.
It's amazing to think that a little creature that weighs probably big one be 75 pounds can overnight. I mean, I've watched Phil tear beaver dams out, and I'm talking about like a 8-foot hole, 6 foot deep. Okay, they come back the next morning, and it was just like he never was there. They put it back overnight, and hey, if you keep doing it and you've got a bunch of timber on your property, well, hey, guess what they're going to build the dam with? It's them trees. So you're going to be losing timber big time.
Oh, yeah. Hey, put your mic back in front of your face. There,
Hey,
there you go.
So are you going to kill them all?
hey, look, that's the only way to stop them.
Si said reporting for duty. He's back, baby.
Oh,
Hey.
Si?
He's got a little free time on his hand. It ain't like he couldn't go sit at the pipe with a 22.
Oh, hey, that would be fun. Hey, I was deer hunting one day, and I've got a pond in front of my deer stand, and I kept seeing ripples, and all I had on me was my deer rifle and my 22 pistol, because I carry it to shoot snakes with. And hey, I looked over, I kept watching them. Where does the work? Is the pond got fish in it? What's making these ripples? And look, and there's a beaver. So out comes that 22 pistol that's got hollow points in it. Look, he's swimming toward me. So I just, pow!
Miss.
No, ain't no water kicked up, right in the head. Look, Stone's over there in another deer stand, and it's right at perfect time.
Let me
for the deer to
preface
come
this.
out.
So the evening before, I sat in Si's stand. I saw 42 deer. Okay, I knew Si was going to have a good hunt when I dropped him off, and I'm sitting there right at prime time, 30 minutes before dark. I hear, pow,
Whoop, pow, whoop, pow. Hey,
somebody.
I shot 5 beavers that afternoon.
Yeah.
Surely not the same one.
No, it wasn't the same one. It was 5 different ones.
Yeah.
Hey,
So I go
Hey,
back. I go to pick him up. I said, "How many deer did you see?" I didn't see but one deer. This place is a gar hole. I said, "Who was doing that shooting?" He said, "Oh, that was me."
that's right.
I
killed 5
shooting-
beavers.
I'm
I had
shooting
to
these
hunt a
beavers.
lifetime, son.
And I said, "You don't think that had something to do with you not seeing any deer?" He's like, "No, they don't pay no attention to that."
They know I was shooting beavers. They knew I wasn't
Yeah.
after
All right,
them.
look, we've had deer come in the decoy. That's we shot, 15 times.
I don't believe
Killed
that.
12. And I'm talking about the next second, here come 3 deer,
About an
all
hour.
bucks.
About an hour went by, and then they.
No, it wasn't no hour. It's
Yeah,
about 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
And Phil killed that deer out of the decoy.
Yeah,
The one that flipped?
Huh?
he shot the deer. The
And then
deer
the
was
dog went
10
out there to
yards
get
in
it.
front of us.
Yeah.
Phil's up in
Yeah, he's in the blind.
in the
He
blind.
had to go to the blind to get the gun.
Had to go the other blind because we moved.
Yeah, we
We
moved.
moved.
And if you ain't ever heard a 45-70 bullet zinging down range coming
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
you, that's an eerie feeling, buddy.
Yeah,
People,
just
people
whoop.
don't do that.
What was funny though, Blue come swimming out there toward the and swam up on the deer, and the deer was laying.
That wasn't even Blue.
Yeah.
That was Trace. Went
Oh,
out
I
there.
thought it was Blue.
No, that's how long ago it's been, man.
Well, hey, it's been
No.
a-
We was on that north lane.
Oh yeah.
You hear pop.
But he
That
was a
deer just
scrub.
falls dead, and then you hear the
He was
gunshot.
a scrub buck.
No.
All 3 of
Uh-huh.
them was.
Yeah.
That's why I knew right then I was not cut out for war, buddy. Because he wasn't even shooting at me; he just shooting by us.
Ah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
an eerie
Yeah.
feeling.
Yeah, it was. I said right then. I
Yeah.
said, "No,
Yeah.
I ain't your boy."
Yeah.
I was ready to get out of there. Lucky for me, I was down on the other end. So, I mean, there's about 7 guys in between me and him.
So going back to that size beaver kill, I looked for evidence for about 2 weeks. And
No.
I never
they
found.
were dead. Trust me.
I
when
never
tell you.
found a
I
dead
thought you
beaver.
said you
He blew
shot
such a
him
hole
the
in
head.
them, they sank
Did
to
shoot
the
him in
bottom.
the head.
Yeah.
Where'd he
Hollow
go?
Point,
Where'd he go?
huh? He sunk to the bottom and rotted.
Yep. Didn't float up.
No, he didn't float up.
Too big of a hole.
That
what it
is
was.
interesting.
I'd
That
point
man.
to a hole in it.
You wow.
Because hey, look, the rest of that season, no beavers. So,
Oh,
hey,
you shoot at me 5 times, I ain't coming back either. I
Martin-
mean, I had to be
Martin
fair.
said-
You shoot at me
Martin
once,
said
I
he
ain't
come-
coming back.
Martin
back
hadn't been
and
back
had a
down to
hole in
Phil
their
since he
head.
killed that
Oh,
deer.
man.
No, that's the end of that. That wound me up. That was funny to watch that dog go out there and grab that deer by the head.
Hold on.
Try to bring it
He
back.
didn't know what to do. Phil said, hey, leave that deer alone.
Leave that deer alone. Load him up.
Load him up, boys. Hey.
We did have deer steak. I ain't gonna complain about that, but it was a bizarre
That
feeling.
sounds good right now.
Yeah, it was a bizarre feeling. But I mean, that tells you what kind of woodsman Phil Robertson is, though. These deer were out in front of us. We watched them the whole way, and he was able to get out of that duck blind and slip down 150 yards roughly or so
Get
to
the rifle.
another duck blind
Yeah, get the rifle.
without those deer seeing him.
Yeah.
They walked right in our decoys.
They was literally standing in the decoys. We just shot and killed 12.
What you know what
That
that
wall.
means? We had the wind dead wrong
Yeah.
because the wind was in our face,
Yeah.
not at our backs like it should be duck hunting. That's how hard headed we were. We moved to a spot with worse wind, but we got us a deer, boys.
Got him a deer. Outdoorsman. Just shoot whatever
A
comes
duck
by.
hunt that turned into a deer killing.
There you go.
Never a
It's
bad
happened
thing.
numerous
I
times.
like when we hunt with the wind in our face and the pouring down rain.
Yeah, that's always fun.
That's
They're getting wet.
I'd pass.
Or sitting there facing northwest or southwest.
yeah.
That wind right in our face and the sun right in our eyes, just burning your corneas out. That's where they gonna be.
Yeah.
You got to go where the ducks
Life's
are.
too short, man. Life's too short. Let's go kill us some woodies in the privet hole.
Josie Wells, he wanted that sun at his back.
Mm-hmm. Always
Mm-hmm.
gain an edge.
That's it.
That's a good point.
Gain an edge.
We're going to the Twilight Zone today.
Are we?
Yeah.
Well, if we're gonna go there, you've got to be guiding.
well,
so
hey, here-
so lead
here-
away, buddy.
Here's what we're going to do.
So nervous.
Hey, everybody needs to get involved. We're going, how do you build a good human being?
Don't make
Where
it
would
human.
you start?
Not with a real.
Think of this. I'll give you a hint. If you build a house, what do you build first?
You get some DNA from Dolly Parton.
Uh-oh. See? I knew it.
No,
See?
we ain't
Right,
going
right
there.
Si saying
So,
you start
hey.
with a foundation.
That's right.
So is the question raise a good human being or create
No.
like Jurassic Park?
Create a real, what you could look at and be really proud of that, okay, I just created a good human being.
About 6'2".
Mm-mm.
Now, see, you're going with looks. We ain't into looks.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out
Okay.
where we're
Now, let's go back. Martin said it, okay, or Jay said it. All right. When you build a house, first thing you got to do is, hey, you put it on a solid foundation. So what is our foundation for this human being going to be? In other words, what I'm asking is, okay, what is going to be the core of this human being?
Is this from a mental standpoint or a physical? Because my head went feet, heart, and then Jesus.
Well, you're going in the right direction. Okay.
Just the wrong order, I think, is what
Yeah,
Si
yeah.
said.
He said foundation. Okay.
No, because look, in today's world, as we know it, okay, the devil himself has just done a number on the human being.
True.
Okay, he attacked the family unit, first of all, okay? Okay, so look, back in my day, when I was a child, I had mom, dad, and siblings,
Mm-hmm.
okay? Today, we have too many just, hey, the mom ain't there or the dad ain't there, and hey, the kids just, if they're lucky, they got a grandma or a grandpa that may have them and give them some kind of, learning about how to be a decent human being. So that's why I was saying, okay, what would you, because look, you're doing this. What are you going to put in this child?
So you're saying
you've got a human being, a beginning, a infant.
So the
What are
body's
you-
there.
Yeah.
okay.
The body is there.
The body's there. Now, what are we going to put into it to make him a good human being? Okay, and here's some of the stuff you leave out. We don't want no selfishness.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
That's out. Throw that out. Okay.
He gone.
We want him here. He wants to be a person that shares and don't hurt nobody. Okay. Well, really, the 10 Commandments.
Trying to get that out of Waylon daily.
Yeah, trying to get all this, okay, and make him a good, and first of all, if you start with a good foundation, solid foundation, and then put the right building blocks in it, he'll be a good human.
Well, the foundation you keep speaking of, Jesus, right?
Yeah.
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 I mean, that's pretty good one to build your life around, on, and model of. Took me 27 years to get there.
I got 3 little projects I'm working on right now.
Well, no,
Yeah.
that's what I'm
Just
saying.
holding on to your life, hoping for the best.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Because the human being has a bad flaw, okay, that he always makes the wrong choice.
Boy, that's putting it lightly.
No, I'm serious. And look, and hey, this is person. Hey, I made a lot of wrong choices in my lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
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 Okay, and I say, well, how would you get that out of us? Stop being so stupid. I'm serious.
I don't know, but it started way back at the beginning.
Well, no, it's
Well,
always
that's right.
been there,
Mhm.
I mean,
and it's
Those-
still here.
Those kids are always watching. And,
Well, no,
and
'cause
what
that's
they
another
see.
thing that most parents don't understand.
Yeah.
Trust me when I tell you, if you say something, mom and dad, hey, the little ones are listening.
oh, buddy.
Mhm.
Waylon is
Okay,
a
'cause
full-blown
trust me.
mockingbird right now.
Yeah, they're listening. They're watching.
They're watching, and
and
guess
what they
what?
see, monkey do.
Yeah, and when you see something and you ask, where did that come from? Hey, it came from you because you did it and they saw it. And then, like he said, monkey see, monkey do.
But now it's not just what they see at home; it's what they see on this black.
Oh, no.
black
That
box.
thing right there was the guy that made that did a good thing. This was for mom when she's driving out by herself if the car breaks down. But hey, nobody ever uses that thing to talk to you anymore.
Nope.
It's a stupid typewriter. And they're talking about, because Jason will say, hey, did you get my text? And I said, hey, I wrote a song about it. I don't text, I don't tweet, I don't do any of that crap.
And I wrote a
Call
song
me
about
at
it.
the phone. Call me and say hello,
So
idiot.
Hunter, be sure and post this on Si's Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
I don't text. I don't tweet.
I don't tweet, text.
Oh.
But what does Phil say?
But follow me on Instagram.
Phil-
Hey, but hey,
Phil's gotta
somebody
go.
else does it for me now. I will
Make a little money off all that.
Yeah, cut. Phil's got a good saying about it. He said, "Whatever happened to the telephone?" He said, I'm sick of these celophones.
Telephone.
What happened to the
Telephone.
telephone where you get on it and talk?
Well, Phil's part of the problem with that. Because you get him on the phone, he don't talk anyway.
Well, no, we got the
You know,
Robertson men.
Yeah.
The Robertson men got about 3 words they'll say. Hello,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
bye.
Yeah, that all boils down.
We usually don't even say bye, just punk.
Yeah.
Manners.
Well, that all boils down to bad manners.
Yeah.
Well, hey. Well, back to the building the perfect human being.
Yeah.
Throw away the cell phone.
First thing, okay, foundation is Jesus, okay?
Yep.
Okay, and then you start putting all the good stuff in him.
Yeah. The fruits of the spirit.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
They list them out there.
Because
I still
when I
struggle with a
tell
couple
you,
of
I
them.
can watch you for 2 weeks, and I can tell you your core ain't right.
Tighten that core up.
Tighten that core up.
I'm serious. I can say I can watch you for 2 weeks, and I know without a doubt by what you do, by your mode of operation, you're going the wrong direction.
But it says that in the Bible, even it says the
Because
opposite.
hey,
Yeah.
I remember going that way.
Yeah, you went there.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
So
went
did I.
there, and then I was asking myself when I done it, why did you do that, you stupid idiot?
Because you saw somebody else do it and you said, hey, that looks pretty fun.
Looks kind of fun.
Let me
Yeah.
try that.
That's generally where it gets to. You're like, man, that look kind of fun.
It looks like fun.
You go and you're like, yeah, that ain't so fun.
Looks are deceiving.
Well, that's the funniest part about all of it. Everybody looks at the Bible as this big old rule book of how you get to heaven. That way the Lord doesn't strike you down. But if you actually like break it down and think about what the Bible commands you to do and like love others and don't do these things, at the end of the day, if you just listen to it, you're way better off. It's like, hey,
That's wild.
If you just have this one, instead of sleeping with every woman or man you can find, if you just find this one person and do that and raise a family, and at age 40, you're gonna be like, wow, that was the way better choice. So it's the funniest thing to me that it becomes a rule book in our minds, but it's really just like, hey, here's the secret.
Yeah, heavy suggestions.
Yeah, it's all you got to do. If you listen to these things, everybody around you is gonna like you more. Your family's going to be way better off.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird ordeal. You ever notice that?
It's almost like it's a tale as old as time.
Yeah.
It's really simple. That you know, because like he was talking about, you know, I actually looked at God like that when I was younger. That he's up there with a big hammer, waiting for me to mess up and then whack me.
Yeah, playing whack-a-mole.
Which is that's not the way Father is.
A hammer's way better than a lightning bolt.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not.
No, he's not. He's there. You know, most people, like you was talking about the Bible, okay, you would be shocked. And hey, check it out. Look in the back and see the promises about how much God promises to human being.
Mm-hmm.
A whole bunch.
Okay.
Never leave or forsake you.
Yeah. I'll always be there, even to the end of the ages. You know, that's why one of my favorite painting is the sand, footprints in the sand. And the guys asked, well, where was you, Lord? He said, hey, you got the wrong idea, son. Them are not your footprints you're seeing. They're mine, and I got you in my arms. I'm carrying you.
Yeah.
Okay. But that's why I wanted to just throw that out there this morning. Talking about, well, hey, look, we have a creator that all he wants for you, my way of putting it is, hey, he wants you to go first class in everything. And if you doubt that, read the Bible and you'll find out what I'm saying is true. You know, you start at Isaiah 29, chapter 29, verse 11. You have no idea the plans I have for you, not to harm you, but to bless you and to give you hope and a future.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's just one. There's thousands of them.
That future's eternity.
Yeah.
Which is a really long
that's
time.
another thing. You know, we were meant to be eternal beings. Because guess what was in the Garden of Eden? That Adam and Eve got kicked out of because they sinned? The tree of life. Well, if the tree of life was there, that means, hey, I could eat of it and I would live forever.
Let's take a break. We'll be back right after this.
What's in the inbox, JD?
I said I had enough.
Inbox time?
Yeah,
Yep.
do it.
How about Dustin from Louisville, Kentucky?
Okay.
So he said, we've talked a lot about the nicknames that Phil comes up with for everyone. Do you guys have any nicknames for Phil? And if so, do you say them to his face?
No, and also no.
No.
Yeah.
Mr. Phil?
Yeah.
No.
Dad. I mean, he's not my dad, but I'll call him that if he wants to.
Yes,
Whatever.
sir. No, sir.
Yeah, I don't even think I've said no, sir.
Did Phil ever have nicknames growing up? Since he just hangs one on everybody
No, I
else?
did.
What was yours?
Perch mouth.
Perch mouth.
How are we just now hearing this?
What does that mean?
Hey, he just nicknamed me Perch mouth.
Phil called
Phil did?
Well, yeah.
I have known you way too long to this be the first time you've ever brought this
because I'm
up.
just saying, when we was growing up, we'd go to school, and when we get off the bus, we'd tell them that, hey, look, it was a weekend, Monday to school. What y'all do this weekend? You know? And it was always something to do with hunting or fishing.
And he'd say, me and old Perch Mouth
Yeah, he
went
said,
down
hey,
there.
me and old Perch Mouth went on over there on the old river in Gillum. He said, hey, northwest wind, 35 miles an hour.
What?
I've
Mama-
known you for 20
Hold on.
years.
And
And
Mama,
this is the first
Mama
I've
woke
ever
us
heard
up.
of perch mouth.
Yo, Mama woke us up, said, hey, y'all ain't going to school today. I said, really? I said, yeah. She said, I'm fish hungry. Y'all go catch me some crappie. So we load up,
The good
go up
old
there,
days.
and look, this old river, Red River, fishermen come in there, commercial fishermen, and they stick up sticks, willows, to tie their nets on. There ain't no trees growing in this, they all died. So that's the only thing up there. So we pull up there, both of those, got a shiner on, throw it in there, cork goes under, catch one about 1.5 pounds each. Well, like I said, 35-mile-an-hour northwest wind. By the time we take it off, put it in the cooler, put a new shiner on it, we're 100 yards down the lake. So look, we caught 3 apiece. It took us 3 times. Then Phil said, finally, hey, this ain't gonna work. You're gonna have to be the motor and hold me here on this stick.
The old perch mouth.
So look, we had 6.
Perch
We had
mouth,
caught
you take
6.
that paddle back there.
Yeah. We had 6 fish. Okay, now we got 87. Okay, I helped him there, and he caught 80,
So
81 more.
he caught 84 and you
He
caught
caught
3.
81 more.
But yeah,
And you're
84-3.
and you're perch.
So
mouth.
hey, then when we got school, Tuesday morning after that, what'd y'all do? Hey, we caught. So Mrs. Jones, I'm in class. So we're supposed to do a book report.
Yeah.
Tom Sawyer and what's the old man,
Huckleberry
Jim,
Finn.
Jim
Oh.
on the Mississippi River.
Old Jim.
So I said, hey, Tom Sawyer, and all the kids said, hey, Miss Jones, we all know that. We want to know he skipped school Monday. Him and Phil. What did they do?
We won't know what old perch mouth did.
That's right. What did old perch mouth do? And she said, go ahead and tell them, but hey, know you're being graded on it. So look, I tell them, okay, hey, we caught 87 crappie in a 35-mile northwest wind. Well, she said, hey, I'll give you a C. I jumped up off the stool. So I said, hey, have you lost your mind, Miss Jones? 30, I said, in a 35-mile-an-hour northwest wind, 87 crappie? I said, that's a AAA anyway. She said, well, I'll give you a B-. I said, deal.
Old perch mouth back there scuttling.
That's right. And I was the 5-horse motor. Kept Phil right there to let him catch him.
So did you have a nickname for Phil when y'all was growing up? Did he have one people called him?
Yeah, but I can't tell what it is on this.
Uh-oh.
On this
Okay,
podcast.
moving on.
Okay. There you
Wow.
Yeah, I had a nickname for him because he was mean
go. Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
as an
Shocker.
older brother.
Shocker.
Well,
Hey,
when the cameras turn off, I'd love to
hey, it
know.
started with an A and had a couple of S's in it.
Started with an A and ended with a hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Oh boy.
All right.
That's less of a nickname and more of an observation.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Mr. Phil. Micah from Chattanooga, Tennessee. He's curious if we knew we were dying tomorrow, what would be the last thing we did on this earth and our final meal? Go.
I would probably have a filet mignon steak,
Medium plus.
medium plus, okay, that I cook myself with the little small tomatoes cut in half with a lot of salt and pepper on it.
Hmm.
Some form of pizza.
That's it? Me?
Hey, that's
Oh, me.
a meal, son.
I'm just saying mine. Some form of pizza.
Oh, he's going to have a pizza.
Multiple pizzas.
Multiple.
I mean, yeah, you're
Hey.
gone tomorrow. Why be healthy?
12 inch,
Yeah.
12 inch or 14 inch?
Multiple pizzas.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, just 15 inch. or
Multiple.
We're hurting ourselves.
14
Yeah.
inch pizza.
Yeah. I will have to ask forgiveness for gluttony one more time.
One
One
more
more
time.
One more again that night.
Mhm.
But yeah, some form of pizza.
I'd have me a big old stack of fresh lump crab meat, no shells.
Okay.
Pile of
shell.
that,
Soft shell.
and then I'd have a pile of fresh tuna
Okay.
right next to it,
He's a tuna man.
Going out into seafood. Okay.
seared tuna. I'd say blackened.
Yeah.
That'd be good. I think I'd go with fried shrimp.
Oh.
And more French fries than any human
Soft
being.
shell shell
Ever ate.
crab wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, soft shell crab are delicious.
Yeah,
Right.
that'd be pretty good. Stone does a pretty good job on them.
Yeah, I was surprised you didn't say so you were going to make Stone cook it for you. You going to cook it yourself?
No, no. If we're gonna have soft shell crab, Stone's gonna cook it.
But filet mignon, you're cooking it?
Huh? Yeah, I cook my filet mignon.
What did he say? What you
Last
would
man.
And what
do?
would you do? Was there anything you got left to do? Or, well, are you going out in the blazing glory in a Blue Angel jet?
Yeah, I had one thing I was going to do. If the doctor's telling me I'm dying, I'll fix to get on one of them nitro dragsters.
Top fuel
And,
dragster, buddy.
And I will. They'll say, hey, guess what Robertson is known for?
Perch mouth?
Hey, old purse mouth, he done it. He pulled it off. He run that dragster, and hey, he has the world record for the speed. 400 miles an hour, a half mile.
That'd be impressive.
Yeah, it would.
He went out in a blaze of glory. He was going down the track, and the nitro caught fire and blew the whole thing up, including him.
There you go.
Martin?
I don't think there's anything I'd do. I mean, I'd spend it with my wife, kids, whatever members of my family are left. We'd play jokes. I'd beat them in Mario Kart or something. You know, I don't know, something. One last fun time that
One
they
last
could.
fun time.
But they would all be included in it, whatever that looks like.
I might call all my buddies to have a giant poker game.
That's more what I figured you were going to say.
That's probably what I'd do.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Get
just
blown
have
up
one
in
last
nitro.
hoorah and lose every dollar that is accessible to you.
I want to be
Because he
invited.
don't-
Actually, I would like to be invited. to that. I don't want to be involved in any of the other ones, but that one I'm in on.
Hey, I would break out the gold coins for that last poker game.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a weird question to think about. Anyways.
Something with my kids and my wife and whoever's still
You wouldn't
here.
want to like go out in a blaze of glory like him, like
No.
go swim off the coast of South Africa and see if a great white gets you.
Well, no, because I'm supposed to die tomorrow, not today. Like,
Hey,
He
what's
said
it-
he
why
ain't
am I-
rushing it.
I mean, like, no.
Get on one of them boogie boards and put a GoPro on your head.
Yeah,
Treat like a topwater seal.
Yeah.
just a
Yeah, no.
it'd be like a Chapo 1200.
Yeah, no.
Sounds fun to me.
No.
Anyway,
That reminded me of the cameraman that he's sitting on a carcass, what's left of a big giant whale. And it's about the size of both these tables.
Well, I bet that stunk.
No.
I've actually
This
seen
guy's
it.
on a floating blubber,
Nope.
and a giant white shark comes up, and he sticks the camera right in that shark's face when he bites that blubber. And look, it took him about 3 twists. He bit, twist, and backed off.
Fish smell.
And hey, look, he had like that. The cameraman said, "Hey, that's about 150-pound chunk of whale that the great white took."
I just can't stop thinking about the smell. That had to be atrocious.
Oh no, that was it was insane watching it.
Unbelievable.
Because I mean, he literally stuck it on his nose while he was eating. Yeah, I said, "You talking about brave
No.
and
that's
stupid and stupid?"
There's a very fine line there, and they crossed it on that one.
Oh yeah.
That's just dumb.
I'm out.
Hey,
Nope.
I'm out on swimming things. Unless
was
I'm
good
dying
footage,
tomorrow, then I
though.
might try it.
it was good footage.
Great footage.
Great. Best.
Otherwise, I'm on the boat.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, Matthew 24:36.
Go ahead.
I don't think any of us are going to die tomorrow, but we're not promised it. But there is one thing that is promised, and is that day or hour no one knows, not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father. One day Jesus is coming back to get us. You never know when it's going to be. So, I ain't gonna go eat fried shrimp tonight, but I am going to do my best to follow Jesus Christ, because this could be it tomorrow.
Amen, buddy.
You might never even hear this. We might be in heaven before it airs.
Hey, we can only get so lucky.
Yeah, I'm in.
We'll see y'all next time right here.
Sign me
on
up.
We're out.